The village of the Serpent was a peculiar place. Nestled between towering mountains and a turbulent sea, it was ruled with an iron fist by Cain, a man whose seductive speech concealed a dark past. Convicted of crimes ranging from embezzlement to inciting violence, Cain had used a flawed judicial system and a gullible population to ascend to power. Life in the village of the Serpent followed a rhythm dictated by fear and mistrust. The streets, once vibrant with commerce and the laughter of children, were now patrolled by truculent guards, ever vigilant for any sign of dissent. The fear of Cain was palpable, hanging in the air like a thick fog. But fate, as it often does, had a new challenge in store for the long-suffering people of the village of the Serpent. A mysterious disease began to spread, debilitating the villagers and claiming lives, especially the youngest. The pale disease, as it became known, brought with it not only physical illness but also the specter of death. Rumors about the origin of the disease spread faster than the virus itself. Some said it was a plague sent by the gods as punishment for Cain's sins. Others whispered that it was a biological weapon created by foreign enemies. Amidst the misinformation and chaos, a young and courageous doctor named Luna decided to fight against the tide of ignorance. Luna, with her scientific knowledge and unwavering compassion, soon realized that the pale disease was in fact a collection of illnesses. Some, like primary immunodeficiency, were rare and genetically inherited, making individuals more susceptible to infections. Others, like secondary immunodeficiencies, were a consequence of malnutrition and the poor sanitation conditions that plagued the village, aggravated by Cain's neglect. Facing resistance from Cain and his followers, who benefited from the ignorance of the people, Luna began a tireless campaign to educate the population. With the help of some brave allies, she organized secret lectures, distributed informative pamphlets, and fought to raise awareness about the importance of hygiene, proper nutrition, and access to medical care. The task was arduous. Cain, feeling his power threatened, used his influence to spread fake news and discredit Luna, painting her as an agent of chaos and an enemy of the people. The population, torn between fear and hope, found themselves trapped in a battle between truth and lies, science and superstition. However, the flame of hope, once lit, is difficult to extinguish. Gradually, Luna's message began to resonate with the residents of the village of the Serpent. The people, tired of suffering and oppression, began to question Cain's lies and seek the truth. Adding to the village's woes, Cain, fueled by a growing delusion of grandeur, began to harbor dreams of expansion. He envisioned the village of the Serpent not as a humble community, but as the heart of a vast empire, with himself as its emperor. He spoke of conquering neighboring lands, of subjugating their people, and of seizing their resources, all in the name of the Serpent's glory. These delusions, fueled by paranoia and a thirst for power, further blinded him to the plight of his own people and the suffering caused by the pale disease. The struggle for health and freedom in the village of the Serpent was far from over, but thanks to Luna's courage and the resilience of the people, a new era of hope was beginning to dawn on the horizon. The battle against disease and tyranny became a symbol of the struggle for life, truth, and human dignity.